So let's see what lessons are we learning today.
The last lesson.
Okay. So you missed 2 class. Do you want to have a backup class tomorrow?
Tomorrow, okay.
Yes, at our usual time, like 10. Can you learn like sooner? At around, let's say it's 9. From 8 to 9.
Okay.
8 to 9 a.m.
Yes, I think I could.
Is that too early or late?
This might be too early, but I will try to learn at that time.
Yes, it's from 8 to 9. So what time do you wake up?
Usually at night.
Oh, that's quite late. Yes, and for me, I usually wake up at around 6 because I will have a full morning. Okay, so let's see what lesson are we learning today.
Level 4.
Oh, yes.
Level 4.
Oh, let's see how many lessons do you have left. You study in 3 months, right?
Yes. Transportation. And today 4.
Yes. Though we are still translating it. So hard to do. So we translate this one already, right? The first one.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna translate on the slide 5, 6, 7, and 8, right? From here.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna read and then you translate it into Vietnamese.
Okay.
On highway, traffic snake roll its car are eaten faster than excreted, and they think if excreted faster than eaten, dying when the last car accelerated away before the next car must stop.
Trên đường cao tốc,
Con
con
rắn.
rắn giao thông, con rắn giao thông thì lớn lên. Nếu mà những chiếc xe ô tô thì những chiếc xe bị nuốt chửng nhanh hơn là excreted, kiểu như là thoát ra.
Kiểu thoát ra, bài tiết, thải ra.
Kiểu như là
thoát ra trên cái con đường tức là trên đường cao tốc những con rắn giao thông dài ra, nếu mà những chiếc xe đã bị nuốt chửng một cách nhanh chóng hơn là cái việc nó bị đào thải ra, nó thoát ra được cái con đường đấy.
Và nó
ngắn lại,
bị nhấn chìm.
ngắn lại hoặc là
nếu mà cái tốc độ mà thoát ra nhanh hơn là
bị nuốt
đi vào. Dying là
chết.
Khi mà cái xe cuối cùng tăng tốc khỏi tăng tốc away trước khi cái xe tiếp theo phải dừng lại.
Tức là cái ý của câu này nó chưa thoát cho lắm, nghĩa là cái con đường này nó sẽ ngắn lại, nó sẽ rút lại nếu mà cái tốc độ thoát ra nhanh hơn là cái tốc độ bị nuốt chửng. Việc chết máy cái việc chết khi mà chiếc xe cuối cùng tăng tốc ra khỏi trước khi
Tức
chiếc
là
xe cuối cùng dừng, trước khi cái xe tiếp theo dừng. Now in multi-lane highway, they need be no chicken to start grid lock.
bây giờ cái con đường đường cao tốc mà nhiều làn nó cần cần không có những con gà để bắt đầu cái việc tắc nghẽn.
A driver crossing lane quickly with cars too close behind is enough to butt a traffic snake that's live for hours and leisure.
Một tài xế chuyển làn một cách nhanh chóng với những chiếc xe quá gần phía sau thì đủ để sinh ra một con rắn giao thông mà nó sẽ sống tồn tại đến hàng giờ và cái từ đó là gì? Từ
Leisures đó là truyền thuyết không ạ? Huyền thoại, liên minh huyền thoại, từ này trong cái liên minh huyền thoại.
sẽ làm con rắn đấy tồn tại hàng giờ và trở thành huyền thoại à?
It's this quick crossing that caused driver behind to overbrake and begin a chain reaction.
Điều này rất là cái việc mà sang đường nhanh chóng này
gây ra
khiến cho các lái xe phía sau phải phanh hơn mức cần thiết và bắt đầu một cái chuỗi phản ứng.
Yes. But we can make traffic snake less likely by changing the way we drive.
Nhưng mà chúng ta có thể làm cái con rắn giao thông có vẻ ít không có vẻ như có vẻ ít như bởi việc thay đổi cái cách mà chúng ta lái xe.
Nhưng chúng ta có thể làm con rắn giao thông trở nên là có vẻ như là ít hơn, có vẻ như là ngắn hơn bởi việc là thay đổi cái cách mà chúng ta lái xe. Your goals as a driver is to stay the same distance from the car ahead as from the car behind at all times.
Mục tiêu của bạn là việc lái xe là khi người lái xe thì giữ cái khoảng cách giống nhau giữa những cái xe phía trước và những xe phía sau, luôn
phải giữ khoảng cách đấy. Tailgating is trouble, not just because it makes accident more likely, but because you as the tailgater can start a traffic snake if the driver ahead brake.
Tailgating
cái việc nối đuôi.
Việc nối đuôi là một vấn đề. Nó không chỉ bởi vì nó gây nên tai nạn nhiều hơn mà bởi vì
nó có vẻ như gây tai nạn nhiều hơn.
Nhưng mà bởi vì khi bạn là một cái người nối đuôi có thể bắt đầu một con rắn giao thông nếu người lái xe phía trước phanh lại.
Yes. Away in the middle, this gives you the most time to prevent overbraking, but also gives the driver behind you the most time as well.
Luôn luôn ở giữa. Điều này sẽ khiến
điều này cho bạn cái thời gian tốt nhất để ngăn cản cái việc bóp phanh quá tay. Nó cũng đồng thời đưa cái người lái xe đằng sau bạn có cái thời gian tốt nhất. And when stuck in traffic, this rule would get all cars to pull apart the snake faster.
Và khi tắc nghẽn giao thông, cái luật lệ này, cái luật này sẽ khiến cho tất cả những chiếc xe pull là kéo sẽ bị kéo ra khỏi cái con rắn này nhanh hơn.
Cái luật lệ này sẽ khiến tất cả các chiếc xe bị kéo ra khỏi con rắn giao thông nhanh hơn. That's the simple solution to traffic, getting humans to change their behavior, perhaps by sharing this video to show how and why traffic happens, why tailgaters are trouble, and how we can work together to make the road better for all.
Đó là cái giải pháp đơn giản
nhất.
cho
cái giải pháp đơn giản cho giao thông.
Khiến con người phải thay đổi cái hành vi của họ, có thể bằng việc là chia sẻ cái video này. Video là dịch từ tiếng Việt là gì đó? Vẫn là video.
Yes.
Chia sẻ cái video này để cho thấy cái cách và lý do tại sao lý do mà giao thông tai nạn giao thông xảy ra, và lý do mà cái người nối đuôi là một vấn đề, và làm sao để chúng ta có thể làm việc cùng nhau để khiến mọi con đường trở nên tốt hơn cho tất cả mọi người.
Except, wishing upon a star that people are better than they are is a terrible solution.
Ngoại trừ thỉnh thoảng
wishing upon a star tức là ước với ngôi sao rằng mọi người thì sẽ là tốt, mọi người tốt hơn là họ, thì nó ngoại trừ cái việc ước với các ngôi sao rằng mọi người sẽ trở nên tốt đẹp hơn là họ từng, thì là một cái solution, tức là một cái giải pháp rất là tệ. Every time, instead, what work is a structurally systematized I think it is systematized solution, which is exactly what self-driving cars are.
Tất cả mọi khi mà thay vì những cái điều làm việc như là các giải pháp
hệ thống một cách máy móc,
cấu trúc, structure, cấu trúc, hệ thống, các giải pháp mang tính hệ thống cấu trúc. Cái mà chính xác là những cái
chiếc xe tự lái đang làm. Self-driving car can just be programmed to stay in the middle and accelerate simultaneously.
Xe tự lái, những chiếc xe tự lái có thể được cài đặt
chương trình
để giữ cái vị trí ở giữa và tăng tốc một cách đồng bộ.
Then just do it. The more self-driving car at an intersection, the more efficient the intersection gets.
Và chúng đã làm điều đó càng nhiều cái xe tự lái ở các giao lộ thì cái cái giao lộ đấy làm việc càng hiệu quả.
Also, the land of self-driving car vastly increased throughput.
Solid cái làn cố định nó.
Cái làn cố định nền tảng.
Làn cố định của cái xe của các xe tự lái vastly kiểu hầu hết á.
Giọng nghe chị ơi. Cực kỳ hoặc là vô cùng. Em cho anh biết rồi mà. Vô cùng.
Throughput kiểu như thông qua đúng không? Tăng cái lưu lượng thông
tăng cái lưu lượng một cách rất là lớn, vô cùng lớn. Actually, if you ban human from the road, which we should totally do anyway, you can get rid of the intersection entirely.
Thực sự là nếu mà bạn loại trừ con người ra khỏi con đường, điều mà chúng ta hoàn toàn nên làm dù thế nào đi nữa, bạn có thể có được cái rid là
giải thoát ra, giải thoát ra.
Kiểu như là có thể giải quyết được cái vấn đề tắc nghẽn ở tất cả các giao lộ.
Thực ra thì nếu mà bạn cấm loài người, cấm con người trên đoạn đường, cái mà chúng ta có thể hoàn toàn làm được, bạn có thể giải thoát ra khỏi cái intersection một cách hoàn toàn, bạn có thể giải thoát ra khỏi cái giao lộ đấy một cách hoàn toàn. So hot. The last one. Yes, it's the last one. After all, a traffic light is just a tool for driver on one road to communicate with driver on another, fully and costly. Sau tất cả.
Sau tất cả, cái đèn giao thông chỉ là một công cụ cho người lái xe trên một con đường để
giao tiếp với những cái người lái xe trên con đường khác một cách nghèo nàn và không đúng cách. Red equal, don't go now, we are coming through the intersection.
Đèn đỏ thì có nghĩa là đừng đi bây giờ, chúng tôi đang đi tới qua
giao lộ. Green equal, good to go.
Đèn xanh thì có nghĩa là tốt để đi.
But self-driving car can talk to each other at the speed of light.
Nhưng mà những chiếc xe tự lái thì có thể giao tiếp với những chiếc xe khác. Giao tiếp lẫn nhau tại
cái tốc độ ánh sáng.
Tốc độ của
ánh sáng.
With
that kind of coordination, no traffic light necessary.
Với cái việc phối hợp như vậy thì không cần phải có đèn giao thông nữa.
Just as with the highway, the bad intersection is no intersection.
Cũng giống như là cái đường cao tốc, cái giao lộ tốt nhất đó là không nên có cái giao lộ.
Human will never drive this precisely.
Con người sẽ không bao giờ lái xe precisely.
Một cách chính xác, một cách cẩn thận. At the intersection, the fundamental what problem with traffic that you watch unfold as well as everything is people.
Tại giao lộ thì cái vấn đề cơ bản của giao thông mà bạn gặp phải và bạn thường nhìn thấy cũng giống như tất cả mọi thứ, đó là con người.
So the real simple solution to traffic is no more monkey driving car.
Do vậy mà cái giải pháp đơn giản và thực tế của giao thông đó là không
còn những con khỉ lái xe nữa, không còn những con khỉ lái xe nữa. I think this is like the really funny paragraph for the traffic jam. You know, like they use the chicken and then they use the monkey driving car.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so let's have some questions about the video. What does the mean saying monkey driver? What does he mean?
I think monkey drivers like a person who driving with less experience and they kind of not professional. How to say, like they could brake and accelerate anytime and not follow the rule of the other cars. Kiểu như là lái xe nghiệp dư, lái xe không để ý đến người khác ấy.
Yes, it's like monkey driver is just somebody who drive carelessly. So what limits how many cars can escape the off ramp when the light changes?
I think just one car. Giới hạn.
Cái giới hạn bao nhiêu xe có thể thoát ra khỏi cái đường tránh khi mà đèn nó thay đổi. Only one car, right?
When I normally use the ramp and when the train just one car escape. But I don't know how.
Yes. Yes. So only one car, right?
For when the light changes, one car escape from the main road, then but the light change in 1 second.
So what more intersection lead to?
More intersections leads to stuck traffic because the cars need to stop at the red light, then they accelerate in the green light, but the car behind could react later, then can react later a little bit, then the next car later a little bit, then it's not as smoothly like no intersection.
So what is the theory?
Theory. Could I see the chat stream again?
Okay, the theory.
The next slide. Next slide.
Next slide, right? Where?
Yes. The theory here is
I couldn't see it.
um
Oh yes.
no intersection in big highways, just splits and merges, and no intersections, no stopping, no coordination problems, no traffic.
Well, that is the theory anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. And the next question. What is his example with the chicken crossing the road?
When the chicken crossing the road, then the car behind need to brake.
Yes. What is his example with the chicken crossing the road? That's quite long.
Yeah.
Where? This one, right? Take the one land with happy car flowing until chicken crosses the road. The driver who see it brake a little bit, and the driver behind him doesn't notice immediately and brake a little harder than necessary. The driver behind him does the same until someone comes to a complete stop, and car approaching at highway speed must now stop as well. And as the result, through the chicken is long gone, it's like a phantom intersection on the highway.
Yes.
Okay, so that is his example about the chicken crossing the road.
Yeah.
What when a single car slowing down course?
I think slowing down. How the
2,500,000. Không. Yes.
the
What when a single car slowing down course?
I think it could cause the same with
The chicken cross the street.
yeah.
Yes. I don't know where to find that information. It's made it so complicated.
Yes, a single car on a ring road, a single car slowing down with
Yes.
the start and Ouroboros of traffic that will last forever, even
Yes.
though there's no problem with the road. If the road could coordinate to us, it's the best. You see, driving return.
Oh, yes, I see it. Oh, traffic. So the lesson is as difficult as the traffic. Okay. So do you have a time now? Do you have a time now? So we can learn like in another 30 minutes, and then we can we can learn in 30 minutes, and then tomorrow we just have to learn in 30 minutes only.
Yes, I think I have time.
It's okay. So what is traffic snake?
Next slide.
We are finding the definition of traffic snake. I think it is a really traffic snake slithering down the road, eating oncoming car at one end and pooping them out at the other. Is this right? Yes. So that is like the traffic snake, which is which slither down the road, eating oncoming car at one end and pooping them out the other. So that is definition. What about what is the rule to pull apart a traffic snake on highway faster? What is the rule to pull apart a traffic snake on highway faster?
I could remember the information
Okay.
here.
Where is that information? Where is that information? Pull apart. Oh, here.
Yes.
What is the rule?
The is all the way in the middle.
Yes, the rule is all the way in the middle. So what is your goal as a driver?
The goal as a driver is no stuck in traffic.
Yes, there's no traffic. So yes, of course. And yes, like the goals of a driver is not get to stuck in the traffic and then be safe when they drive their own motorcycle or their own traffic, their own transportation. What are the advantages of self-driving car?
Self-driving car could deal with the tackle of a human god, like the coordination with other cars, and it could react immediately, and it could like communicate with speed light.
So as you can see here, self-driving car can just be programmed to stay in the middle and accelerate simultaneously.
Yes.
And wait, so let's talk about some questions about the new ones. Are you a good driver?
I think I don't.
You don't? You're not?
And I think I'm not because I have a less experience driving on the road. But I think I could be good at follow the rule.
Yes, but do you think there is any rules in Vietnam, like Vietnam transportation system?
I think the rule here is driving on the right lane, and like wearing helmet, also the rule of traffic, and at the intersection, if there is the traffic light, we should stop at red light and you go on in green light. and in the roundabout, we need to priority for the left vehicle, the vehicle in the left side.
On the left side. So, do you target other when you drive, and why?
Yes, because I could feel more safety when I going like a tail reader, especially when I want to turn left.
Yes.
Or change the lane.
So why should we replace driver with self-driving car?
We should do that because self-driving, as I said, that it could coordinate with other cars better than human, and they could react immediately when the car ahead us like brake, and they brake with necessary brake. And I mean that the self-driving cars could like they could react more exactly than human.
Yes. So what are the pros and the cons? Pros and the cons, like the advantage and disadvantage.
Yes, pros of self-driving cars, as I said before, and the cons here is how to say, when it broke, when self-driving broke, then maybe because self-driving cars like a machine, and I think maybe it could get broke sometime, and if people if a person who believe totally on the machine, maybe it's dangerous.
It's dangerous because there are no people in there, so they cannot see when the animal or when somebody cross the street, because like they can only communicate with other self-driving car, right?
Yeah.
It's just like sometimes they cannot realize that there is a people crossing the street. So what do you do when a driver accelerate every time you try to overtake him?
You know that because I have a less experience on driving, so if a driver ahead accelerates every time I want to try get to overtake him, and then I will like decelerate a little bit to follow him.
Oh, okay, yes. So are traffic light necessary at intersection?
I think yes, it's necessary at intersections for the big number of vehicle on chance like coming into intersection. Then we need traffic lights. But better scenarios, if we could build the flyover bridge, then people could go and how to say could go continuously without stopping, as we come to in the intersection with traffic lights. But sometimes we got many intersections in the city, and some of them with no space for build the grid.
Yeah, I know the bridge, crossing bridge.
So we need traffic light instead.
Yes. So are traffic rules in Vietnam strict?
Traffic rules. I think the traffic rules in everywhere is strict, but it depends on the behavior of transporters, like if they follow the rule.
Yes. So what are the consequences of it if we don't follow the rule and if the law are not strict?
The consequence here is maybe we got traffic accident, or the traffic in Vietnam is we got a traffic jam on the peak hours.
The rush hour.
Yeah.
Yes. So what do you think about totally banning motorcycle in traffic?
Totally banning motorcycle in traffic. I think we should not totally banning motorcycle in traffic, because motorcycles it also have their advantage in traffic. We just we should not ban it, but we could have a better manage the using of motorcycle in city, like using motorcycle as the how to say, if the metro line in the city could work, we could use motorcycle like the transfer, how to say,
Like the transportation to transfer things, not the people.
Because maybe the metro line in the city not isn't the most of people couldn't accept the metro line, so we need motorcycle to go to the metro station by. Then we park the motorcycle in the station, then we go on to the metro line. So I think it's good.
Yes, so we should not ban the motorcycle in the traffic. But do you think it is necessary if we do it in Hanoi? If we can like enhance our traffic system and also like the traffic in what like the metro line and then the train in the city center.
Sorry, I couldn't understand clearly.
Okay, so for example, do you think it is necessary if we enhance the transport system like the metro and the train in the city center and ban motorcycle?
I think we could use both of them, not enhance this thing and ban this thing, because each means of transportation got itself pros and cons.
Yes. Yes, I do think so. So, what about owning the car? Should Vietnamese people own a car?
No, totally no. for the big picture of transportation, if no cars is better.
The slow car is better? Why do you think so?
Because you know when the car going on the road, it needs space for going on the road, and also needs space for parking in the city, and it need many like a space bigger than a motorcycles.
Yes,
No.
like I know, like the space for parking is will be bigger than the motorcycle.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the car is better for individual, but not better for society.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
the
you're
car
right.
also, also the emission pollution is much larger than motorcycle.
Yes, you're right. So it's larger than the motorcycle. But it's really convenient that we can use a car to travel in the long distance, and then it's safer.
Yes, except for I think that is better for individual, like for each people, for each person.
Yes, for each person. But for the
Like
society, we should not have so many cars in the street. We should use the public transportation instead.
yes,
But
using public transport
then, like
for
we
long
have
distance.
to, then we have to improve the people behavior. For example, to be all the way on time, so we can use the public transportation. For example, in Japan, they are all the way on time, so that's why they can use public transportation in the rush hour. Because like if they want to go to work at around 8 and then they leave at around 7:30 and it takes only 30 minutes for them to travel there. It doesn't cost like it doesn't worth any of their time.
Yes.
um so it's just about the transportation, and you are learning about the transportation, so I hope you can like improve it somehow.
Yes. It's also the new terms for me about the video.
Mhm.
Yes.
What do you think about
It,
it?
um, I think that it is also the new information for me.
Oh, this is all new because it's like English.
Sorry.
So,
Uh,
I couldn't hear you clearly.
uh, I think that the video is useful for me because it's new for me.
Yes. So, what did you learn in the school? Like, what do they teach you in the school?
We learned about traffic. We learn about traffic, how to operate for each mean of transportation, like the road, rail, merit, you know, merit, not how to say, marine, marine,
Yes, marine.
marine or marine, like transport on the ocean,
Yes, transport and
on
road.
the sea,
Mhm.
and the air transport also. We learn about all of them
Mhm.
and about their functions, how to operate them, and the pros and cons of each mean of transport, and how to coordinate them in the traffic system.
Mhm.
We also learned about traffic light, traffic flow theory, and how to evaluate the level of capacity of an intersection of a road. Do you understand?
That's really it is all about the professional field. Um,
Yeah.
So how do you apply those knowledge into the reality and into your project?
In the reality, we could, for example, when we learn about traffic, we go outside and see intersection with low level of capacity, like it got usually got traffic jam, and we take a picture, we take a video, and we count the traffic volume. Then we go into our class and we discuss about it. We try to find the solution how to improve the infrastructure, like if we could set a traffic light, or if we set a roundabout, or if we need to build a bridge over the intersection to deal with traffic jam there, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see like your future career. So where can you work?
That's just the small field of the small field of our major. We also learn about the transportation, like logistic,
Oh
and
yes.
about um, inventory in stock, and about, for example, like if a big building, a huge building construction on uh, uh, in a area, so how it could impact into the traffic around it. We also learn about it, how to evaluate the impact of big building into the traffic around.
Yes.
Yeah, we learn about many things. So
Do you feel sometimes you feel confused
working.
about what you are learning, or like do you feel um, nervous about what you are learning?
No.
Yes. And do you worry about what is your future life gonna be?
Because you know that we learn about many things, and I just confused about which one I should choose.
So, do you want to work for a foreign company or do you want to work for the Vietnamese company?
Of course, a foreign company.
Why do you want to work for a foreign company?
uh, because foreign company, I think that they are more professional than Vietnamese company, and they how to say, they in in our major, uh, how to say, most of the foreigner company work about traffic and transport. They just like the agent who kiểu như là tư vấn ấy, chỉ là bên tư vấn.
Consultant.
Họ không phải là bên thi công, cũng không phải là bên quản lý, họ chỉ là một bên tư vấn, thì nó sẽ sử dụng những kiến thức của chị nhiều hơn.
Okay. Okay, I can see like you want to work in the office, you don't want to work in the real construction.
Yeah.
That's why you study master degree, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can have deep, deep understand and have a large knowledge about what you are learning and what you are working later. Okay, okay, I can see. Yeah, that's really good that you decided to move to Ho Chi Minh City and work in and study in study master degree about what you learned before. Because I think it is quite hard for a woman who work in the real like intersection or the real construction because it's hot and it's not healthy at all. So yeah, it's about today lesson, and tomorrow we're gonna learn in only one more lesson, and yes, we're gonna have some day off.
Yeah.
What do you plan to do in your like holiday?
Could I do anything without money?
Yes, sleep, go to sleep, stay home, watch TV for free.
Yes,
Yes,
maybe.
I think that's good. Maybe I can do the same. It's not because I don't have money, but I'm quite lazy to go out. So maybe I can just stay at home and watch a food, watch a films, and maybe like that.
Yes, I think I will do like this. Watching
Yes.
film.
Okay, so it's about the lesson, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow for another lesson. And it's time to say goodbye today.